working on a C10, and I was kind of telling you that things were changing. I think I might have mentioned the Buick being sold. I don't remember exactly. But really, like, I kind of started having this realization I didn't want all these cars anymore. I wanted to get down a few. I wanted to focus more, get things done.
All right, so the Buick is gone. I know some of you guys that have been around for a long time that are big fans of Buick aren't going to be a fan of the fact that it is moving on, but it's part of life. I'm wanting to clean up. I want to get my focus circle smaller so I can focus on things and get them knocked out, get them done. This is kind of my like spring cleaning, or just trying to change a little bit of my life, get my shop cleaned up, get my projects knocked out. You know, hopefully that resonates with you. If it doesn't, I totally get it, and I'm sorry, but that car, to me, I was done with it. I couldn't go back, so that means that it's got to go. Now, we do have two pretty awesome projects here that I'm really into, as well as Katie's Novas out there waiting for me. So those three are kind of my big ticket items right now. And today we're gonna get this K10 fired up, and I did fire it up already. It does sound pretty good. It's got a 228/230 sloppy stage 2 cam, and then just like a normal beehive spring, high lift spring. So let's head over there, check it out, and see how far I've gotten, what kind of progress we made. So you'll notice the sun is just coming up. My shop time, now that we have a little girl, is pretty early. I've been out here for a while, but it's you know, 6 o'clock. I usually get up around 4:30. And yeah, let's get into it. K10, check it out. I actually did something I've never done before, which is I bought, or not bought, but I had a seat redone. I'm actually like putting effort into the interior. I want it to be kind of nice. I want to drive this thing, and I want to use it as a work truck, like I said. So it's not perfect, and I say that, you know, just with as like a grain of salt kind of thing. Now it is really good, and he did it in 2 days. We reused the buckles. My friend Brooks told me that those are 1 year only buckles, so I thought that was really cool. But he just did a really good job. Like, the foam is nice. He let me pick out the color combo there, and yeah, I'm super happy with it. So the seat is nice and fresh, and the truck is almost there, man. So close. Now, like I said, this is very basic LS swap. Just the simplest things going on here. So I'm gonna hit a few of those things just in case you're curious or you have that question. If I don't hit something you have a question about, ask me in the comments below and I'll get back to you. These are ICT billet adapter mounts, and they are all the way forward, and they just reuse the stock mounts, so that was easy. I already had all that stuff, came with the truck. Then it's just a stock intake. It has a flat flex plate with a spacer, a Hughes converter. This is the stock radiator. It actually, I believe, is a 4-core, because this is a 400, original 400 truck. The radiator was in great shape, so I just reused it. I did have to get a new, I think it's a big block upper, and F-body fans that actually came off my GTO. Tahoe upper and lower radiator hoses. Just simple stuff. Manifolds. Let's see if we can get you in there. So just manifolds cleared just fine. And then I V-banded the exhaust, which I think I showed you in the last video. I could put up a couple stills. And that was really just get it running, get it going. NA, simple, whatever. We can do stuff down to it or down the road. I really contemplated turboing it, but I just kind of want to enjoy it, and I think it'll be a great, you know, run around truck just the way it is. So we have the seat ripped out of it, and I went ahead and started cleaning the pad and trying to clean up the interior as best I can. And what I did learn is it has a tack, factory tack, which is pretty rad. I'm always a big fan of that stuff, and I come to find out that they're not super common, and people like to, you know, spend money on stuff like that. I don't really care about the money side of it. I just think stuff like that's cool, because now you don't have to put a, you know, tack on your column or something like that. You already got one. You can just hook it up. So I've been working on figuring out exactly which wire that is. I assumed it would have been the green wire, but looks like it might be something else. Now,
You always want to pull out this buzzer. Oh my God, that thing's annoying. And overall, just more parts hanging out ready to go on. Got new power steering hoses. I really just don't want to mess with stuff like that. That's been sitting there for God knows how long, getting baked in the Arizona sun. So just replacing that stuff, because I do plan on driving it so much that I don't want things like that to be an issue. The big things that are gonna have to wait, or are gonna be, I don't know, not immediate, is I need a new dash pad. The dash pad was roached, which is a super common thing in Arizona for most any car, but especially a square body. I'll show you how bad it was. You probably saw it in the other video, but it's bad. So yeah, this thing's pretty cooked. Hey, if you're a square body guy and you have a carmine red dash pad, I need one really bad. they're not bad, and they do repop them. So I'll probably have to get one of those. The other thing that we are getting, probably hopefully this weekend, is I found a really cool bumper that is, I don't believe it's a stock bumper, but it is very like patinaed, that matches like perfectly, and so I'm trying to get that bumper. And I also have another steering column from the same guy possibly coming, because this steering column is just kind of junky, and instead of like trying to rebuild it or buy a really expensive one, hopefully I can just find something to put in there for now. Of course, yeah, a tilt column that's converted or something would be cool, but we're doing this on a budget, so try to find one for maybe, you know, 80 to 100 bucks that already has a good turn signal switch, has all the goodies on it. That's just kind of the way I look at it. So the important part, let's get this thing lit off so you guys can hear it. I want to hear it again. It's pretty interesting with the stock exhaust. It's just funny. So this is Tuner Studio, if you've never seen it before. And I don't have the correct adapter here, so we're gonna have to go into communications. This is a little trick if you have Mega Square products and you have problems connecting. Once you have key on power, you can go through here and then find it in the COM port and then adapt it. They're supposed to have a FCID, whatever. You're supposed to have a chip in these, and for them to work well, and this one doesn't have one. So all right, we should light off. Good oil pressure. Now, still got to get through here and play with all this stuff, but overall, got it running. I probably won't mess with this too much more until I get some water and the fans going. All right, yeah, runs pretty good. Sounds kind of different. Let me know what you think. Katie says she thinks that I'm not leaving those mufflers. There's no chance in hell that I'm gonna change them out, but I kind of dig it. I don't know, it's kind of quiet. It's fun for a little daily driver truck maybe. People will be like, huh, sounds kind of healthy, man. What you got in there? All right, so that's gonna do it. Got it lit off. Next video, we're gonna have it running around the block. I know it. Charlotte is doing the spaceship, so
we should be doing a drop video. I'm gonna do all the install of the suspension on this thing, as well as those people that are waiting for L29 454 video. We got something coming, it's in the works. James and I are working on it, so look forward to that. That's it. Hopefully you guys have a good one. Get out there and do some wrenching. Peace.